Hey guys, this is postboxpat and welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the ultimate duplication glitch in Minecraft Console Edition. So before I start this video, I'd just like to say if you are a survival fan, you probably are because you come into a duplication glitch video, so you probably love survival. And this is my survival world called the Subscriber Kingdom. It is over 3 years old, and basically it's where subscribers join the world, come and help me out in survival, and we build insane buildings which you'd probably see on creative, but they're done in survival and they take a very long time. If you are interested in helping out, the whole reason it's called Subscriber Kingdom is because you guys can get involved with the series, come and join me on the world, be in videos, do things on the world, and help me out around the world. So that would be really awesome if you guys want to do that. So if you are interested in that, do go over to my channel and check out the Subscriber Kingdom playlist. Have a look through some of the videos. There's like over 100 episodes, amazing subscriber series and survival series. It's amazing to have all of the people who have joined me throughout. If you have joined me throughout, I'd like to thank you. But if you wanted to join me, I'd like to thank you as well. So if you are interested in that, make sure you do go and check that out. But let's get straight into the duplication glitch. So, like the old duplication glitch, like I said in the previous video, which you've probably come here from, that you've probably seen, the machine duplication glitch, which is a pretty nice duplication glitch. You can get about 2 blocks from it, and it works pretty well. This is actually a previous design of the machine glitch, and it works pretty well. You have the old blocks in there, and all these blocks in here have been duplicated by subscribers. I don't use any of that stuff. That's all for them. That's one thing with my world. I make sure I don't use any of the resources, and only subscribers use the duplicated resources, because I just don't like duplicating personally, but I can't disallow it on my world because other people need resources, and there's just nothing left in the mines around Subscriber Kingdom, so I just allow them to duplicate the stuff that I've already found, and they can have it, and it's just like a reward type thing. So let's get straight into this video, and I'll show you guys the way this new duplication glitch works. But one thing I'd like to say, just before we get straight in actually, is again, with duplicating in my world, I don't personally do it. If you are wondering why I'm doing it on my survival world, it's because I have all the resources there for me. It's easy to get straight onto it because I'm always on my survival world. But anyway, let's get into it. So what you're going to need for this glitch is obviously the resources you want to duplicate, a chest, a anvil, and a crafting bench, which we don't actually have, but I'll pick this one up over here. Up here you come, crafting bench. So the glitch is pretty simple. You can duplicate absolutely anything in the crafting bench if you have the resources for it. And you're probably wondering, how on earth do you do that, Pat? Well, I'll go over that in a moment. You can duplicate anything you want in this crafting bench, completely anything you want, as long as you've got the resources to craft it. Now, that works 2 ways with most things, or it can work 1 way with several items. I'll demonstrate it with diamonds to start with, because that's usually what everyone wants to duplicate. So what you're going to want to do is you want to get 9 diamonds. You're going to have to get 9 diamonds for this to work, unfortunately. 9 diamonds, put them in the anvil, rename them whatever you'd like. So usually I just rename them Y because it's the first one. It really doesn't matter as long as it's 1 cost. I think if you have more letters, the cost actually increases. So let's just increase the letters. Oh no, the cost doesn't increase. So you can name it whatever you like. 1 cost, perfect. 1 enchantment level is only 1 enchanting bottle. And yes, if you are wondering where I got these 2 enchanting bottles, depending on how the throw is. If you're wondering where I got them enchanting bottles from, I did trade with the villagers. So yeah, you can duplicate diamonds. So now you've got these diamonds, which is YYTGF, whatever it says. And then you want to go into your crafting bench, go over to the diamond block itself. And all you're going to do, you're probably wondering, if I press A now, Pat, it's going to disappear. Well, let me show you this. No, it doesn't. The blocks stay there, and you see my inventory, guys. Look at that. The diamonds are increasing, 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 and you can hold A for as long as you want, forever, and have as many diamonds as you like. Obviously, I don't want these diamonds, so we're going to go and put them in the duplicated chest for the subscribers that join in that want some diamonds straight away. They're in here if you guys want them. There they are. I don't want them. But, yeah, so it's pretty cool. That's exactly how it works for diamonds. Awesome. You can do this with anything you want in your world. Now I'm going to show you with a few more items, some cool stuff you can do. I'm going to demonstrate it with, for example, item frames. So, if we go in the crafting bench, you go over to item frames, you go and see where item frames are, you find item frames, and you think, what do we need to craft item frames? We're going to need 8 pieces of stick and 1 leather. So I got a bunch of sticks, I've got 11 sticks, I renamed them Y. I got 1 piece of leather, rename that Y, go into your crafting bench, go over to your item frame. You can also do this in your X inventory if the item frame is available in there, but unfortunately it looks like it's not available in there. But as you can see, it's available in the crafting bench, so you go over to there, hold A on it, and your items will not disappear from your inventory, and you'll just increase the amount you're getting. So you could do this with absolutely anything in the crafting bench. Like I said, I'll demonstrate it with wood in a moment. You can duplicate wood technically, but you're not actually duplicating the wooden block, you're only duplicating the planks. So if we rename this plank madness, let's call it planks mads. So we'll rename that, we'll put that in our inventory, and then we'll go over to planks, and then we'll find where the planks are, And here we go. So you just hold A and you just get endless planks. So you can have as many planks as you want. You can fill your inventory with spruce planks, which isn't a bad idea, to be honest. If you grind wood like every day and you've got such a big survival world like mine, I wouldn't see this too much as a problem. I don't see it as cheating. It is cheating technically, but because you played for 3 years on survival, if you have like me, or you've played over, anyone who's had a world over a year on survival will know what it's like to get resources over and over again. You just get bored of it. And duplicating is something which I can highly recommend if you are over a year roughly, about 9 months on a survival world, depending on what size it is. If it's only a small survival world and you don't play it much, I wouldn't recommend duplicating. But if you play it every day, like me, or you have an amazing survival world, or a really big survival world which you cannot be bothered getting resources for because they just don't spawn anymore, you can use this glitch to use whatever you want. Now again, this glitch is probably going to get patched pretty quickly, so I would recommend getting your use out of this glitch while you can. If you don't get use out of this glitch at the moment, you're probably not going to get any good use out of it really if you're not going to use it at the moment, because honestly I believe this glitch will probably get patched unless 4J Studios don't find it at all. If you guys don't spread it with anyone or just kind of keep it to this video only, then 4J Studios probably won't find it because they don't really look through my videos a lot, because they tried patching some of our previous glitches but they didn't manage to, so I don't think they'll be able to patch this straight away. And what we really want to do, it always rains on Subscriber Kingdom by the way, just while it's raining actually, we'll go over and have a little sleep and I'll show you something else after we've had a little nap in Subscriber Kingdom, because it always rains on Subscriber Kingdom. It does my absolute head in every time it rains. So we'll go in here and have a little sleep inside the bank. So up we go. But yeah, like I was saying, 4J Studios always try and patch glitches. Let me find a good bed so I don't glitch out. But they just don't manage to patch them very well. So we get to sleep in here. There you go. The new sleeping animation there in TU43. So yeah, daytime now. Hopefully the rain's stopped. And yeah, 4J Studios, like I said, they do try and patch a lot of glitches, but they have been able to kind of not been able to patch them. They just don't seem to patch them 100%. They try their best to patch them, but I know obviously the game's so glitchy they just can't patch them, which is pretty cool. I do like that because we can always find workarounds. Obviously they really did try. They fought as much as they could to try, and they must have tried patching the previous duplication glitch and they haven't. So there's a few more duplication glitches working as well, and I'll go over them in another video. But for now, we're going to continue with this one. I'm going to show you a few more things you can duplicate. For example, let's duplicate bones. I've already named this bone, and I've already named this clay here. I'll show you what you can do with these. You go over to your X inventory, you can go over to clay, which is just there. You can duplicate that. You can also duplicate like snow, prismarine, all these different ones here. If you get 4 of the resources and rename them, you can duplicate them. You can even duplicate crafting benches if you want an army of crafting benches, if you did. Duplicate anything in here, and again, bone meal, what a block to duplicate. This is such a good, useful thing. All I've done is rename this one bone to Y, and I go on my X inventory, go over to bone meal, and you can just go around your whole world bone mealing as many trees as you want. You can bone meal anything, which is really awesome, because the more you bone meal, the better. So I suppose you could duplicate dyes. I'll demonstrate that as well. So we could use this bone meal. If we duplicate the bone meal, we place down, sorry about the cough, we place down the bone meal, pick up the rose, go over here, get to level 1. Oh, I need to throw down that. There you go. Place your rose in, or your poppy, rename it. There you go. Take it out, put it in your crafting bench, go over to your dyes, and boom, you can have as much red dye as you want. Crazy. You can duplicate wool, which is definitely something I may do because I've had really bad issues with my sheep. They just consistently get killed by wolves. So if you manage to get 4 pieces of string, which I don't know where, I'm going to have to go spider hunting. You could rename the string and duplicate wool, and then you could duplicate the dyes and duplicate the wool to get the colours and the dye, put them together to get the red dye, rename it, and you'd have endless red wool. And I may do this with all the colours of wool. If we can get some subscribers to help me out with this would be awesome, with wool especially, mainly wool though, because wool is something that's so short on the Subscriber Kingdom but used near enough in every single build on the Subscriber Kingdom. And same with dyed clay as well. If we could get a bunch of subscribers on one day this week, try and get 8 people on, and we'll get duplicating all that as much as we can, really, because we need to get as much resources that wise as possible, because wool is just such an effort to get on Subscriber Kingdom. The sheep don't even spawn in sometimes. Sometimes you don't get anything spawning because the world's so old. It's like when I place this down, you should get all the new flowers. You don't. They ain't processed it in. But I don't want to go too much off topic related to that. This is mainly a duplication glitch video. I'm going to demonstrate one more thing as well. You could rename wheat like I'm going to do here and get endless wheat by going to oh, I need one more level. I keep doing this. I need my levels. Put my wheat in there. Rename your wheat to whatever you want to rename it to. grab your wheat, put it in your inventory, go over to your crafting bench, and then go over to your hay bales, which are there, and again, just hold A on hay bales, and it'll work. Now, one thing to keep in mind though, if you have got blocks which aren't named, so for example, if it's not named, it'll use them first before it uses the name blocks. I noticed that I did that before with diamonds, so I wasted well, I didn't really waste. I turned them into diamond blocks and they weren't named. This is when I was trying to look for kind of glitches or trying to find something. And I managed to come across this. If anyone has actually found this before me, I will link their channel down below. I do this all the time. If anyone does find a glitch before me, that's fine. Don't worry, I will shout you out in a next video and put your channel down below or in the comment section, wherever you want me to put it. That's sound, but I don't know. I don't personally think anyone's found this. I was looking, I couldn't see anyone making a video on it, so I thought, you know what, I found it. It's all mine. Go for it. So it's pretty awesome. Nice little duplication glitch. I just think it's really awesome how you can just do this. It's just definitely going to get patched. It's going to be like the biggest bug ever. This wasn't, I don't think this was previously in the game, because I did try this a few updates ago. It just didn't work, and now it does. So obviously it's something in the programming which they forgot to fill in. Little gap. Basically they forgot to remove the block. That's what it is in the programming. When you craft it, it should remove it, and it's clearly not. It's just keeping it there. It's awesome though. It's really awesome. Definitely a really good glitch. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you want to join the subscriber kingdom and stay tuned for more duplication glitch videos, subscribe here. This is a great place for duplication glitches, one of the best places in my opinion that I've found. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.